Hey, welcome friends, families, and potential fans. I am Saber Mage, and I would like to show you a system I've developed. A system for opening iron doors very simply for as long as you need them, and they close when you go through. This is a one-way system, and it is really quite simple to interface with. So let me show you. Simple iron door here. You've got your little bowling pad, as I like to call it. Throw in a torch. Doesn't have to be a torch, it can be any item. I just said that out of habit. And voila, you walk right on through. You get your item back, and all is well. Now this really is only one way. If you really want to, you can go back out through it. Might take a little effort. Not too bad though, and you can always stick a button up here by the... No, you can't, and I will tell you why. Had to catch myself there. Anyway, so you can throw in any item, you can even dash through it. Sprint, self-correction, and you still get your item. So, let me show you how to build it. So, as you saw there, the absolute basic necessities are this. This is how it has to look, for sure. Along with a couple other elements you'll see here in a moment. So what you want to do is you start on this side. Lots of noises here today at the Saber Mage land. So what you want to do is this. Start off with one redstone torch right there. This is where your door is going to be. So you have your torch, you place one hopper facing that way, then another. And from there you use a comparator facing that block. Sorry for the slurping noises, I'm not doing too well right now in terms of entertaining you correctly, but that I will make up for it, you'll see. Space here, you want a dropper here, and this is where the item will come out, quite obviously. One redstone repeater, you have to set it to 3 ticks of delay. And that's it for this side, cover that up. Now here, you want to place one redstone dust, cover that, and a torch here. Place one block over that. Looks like I have some stairs on hand. So this is how I like to do it. Makes it nice and easy to get out of this hole once you drop into it. We also need one wooden pressure plate to put right there. That was an accident. And one iron door right there. And you probably want to cover up the rest of this. So this is the basic fundamental working form of this. And you'll notice a problem here is that when I do this, the door doesn't open. The item dispensed, but the door didn't open. And the reason for that is Did I forget to put a torch there? I did. Okay. My bad. So the reason for that is in its normal state, this torch keeps this block powered, which makes this door want to be open. So what you have to do to circumvent that is instead place the door against that wall. By doing this, when you get the item, it'll revert to closed, basically just flipping the powered state of the door. And then after you do that, you can decorate it up much as you like. Make the walls even, whatever. And something you might have noticed that I like to do is have some ice there, so that an item can just slide right in. You can just bowl it in. Makes it nice and easy. And one more thing I like to do to disguise it, as you also saw in the original design, just stick some slabs over it. The ice still has an effect through this slab. And again, you can just bowl it right in. Now allow me to explain some of this. You need this 3-tick delay because if it's any shorter, then sometimes the item won't be dispensed, just because of the way hoppers work and how their timing is inconsistent in terms of their output relative to when items are input into them. So that's just a little hopper inconsistency issue, but easily circumvented by just making sure that the delay of this repeater is set to 3 ticks. Now how this works is the first repeater back there shoves an item into this repeater, but this repeater is deactivated by this torch. So as soon as this comparator receives the signal from this sorry, have I been calling these repeaters? From this hopper. As soon as it recognizes that the hopper has an item in it, it outputs a signal to here, which outputs that redstone block, or that redstone dot there. And because it's a redstone dot, it outputs in all 4 directions, causes that torch to turn off, so that the item can then flow into this dropper. So hard not to say dispenser, because that's, so used to that. And then the delay on this repeater ensures that there's enough delay for the item to get into here, dispenses it onto this pressure plate. The player walks through, grabs the item seamlessly, keeps going on their way. I think this is a rather brilliant and, more than that, just useful design for opening a door, because you can use any item with it. As long as you use a dropper here, you can use any item, just toss it in, and when don't you have an item on your inventory, the only case is like right after you've died, which hopefully in a situation like this you would have your bed inside a place with this bed, with this door opening system. And I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I hope you'll find this extremely useful and use it in your own worlds. Haven't come up with an ending phrase yet, but ching. I'll see you later on.